Yeah.
And so no, I got the confirmation. I have Asperger's, even though they don't use it or are trying to stray away from using that.
Yeah.
But I'm on the spectrum. Yes.
So after getting that news, was there a sense of relief, joy? Was there just a gamut of emotions that you had?
I'm still dealing with the emotions. It's one day I'm relieved, I'm happy because I know so many people in my community. I have a massive community that have been diagnosed. Some people 40, 50 years old just now getting diagnosed.
Right.
But then there's days where I'm depressed and sad because I went through so much unnecessary bullying from the things, you know, there's so many things that autistic people, our behaviors, our traits, we're so misunderstood. I have a lot of odd things that I do that I don't share with people, but I've been doing it since childhood. So, and I got bullied for that by family and by, you know, school. The kids in school are cruel. So I endured 20 plus years of that. Wow. So some days it's relief. I know what I am. I connect the dots in childhood. Other days, and I'm kind of angry at mom and dad because mom and dad knew and they just ignored the fact that, you know, they didn't get me evaluated. And had I had the help that I needed when I was young, I probably would have known how to manage my symptoms and made better grades and function better in life. So,
and that's one of the biggest struggles that I think kids that have autism have to deal with, right?
Yeah.
Parents that don't accept the fact that their kids are different.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they're ashamed to be able to seek help or, you know, talk to family members or friends about it. They kind of hide. And when they hide, the only person that suffers is the child.
Well, that's the whole baby boomer generation and the silent generation. Our elders, our grandparents, great-grandparents, and the baby boom. My parents, you know, I think my mother was born in 55, my father's 51. That's the baby boomer era.
Yep.
And the teachers can tell our parents, we see certain things, maybe you should get it. They can make a suggestion. And here comes the pride. Ain't nobody putting labels on my child. I don't know, you know, they'll grow out of it. My child will grow out of it, or we'll beat it out of them, or we'll pray it off of them.
Right.
We're all messed up because mom and dad didn't do their job.
Absolutely.
It'd be one thing if they didn't know any better and nobody told them or warned them, but most of us, our teachers said something. Mm-hmm. They said something, you know, your child's having behavioral issues. They said something and mom and dad was like, well, not my child. You ain't about to put a label on my child. And that was the whole baby boomer generation. So guess what? 40 years later, we didn't grow out of it.
And there's a lot of people out there that are struggling.
So many of our people are walking around undiagnosed. Right. So, listen, the baby boomer generation are walking around unhealed with so much trauma. They've projected it onto us. And now we as adults, the adult children, are going to therapy for the things that they did to us or did not do, you know. So I think it's unfair. That's where the sadness for me comes in. Like, damn, mom and dad, y'all could have did more for me because I got bullied, man. It was insane. So.